start working on my laser engraving for my Notepad pencil holder, I'm going to go to Google Chrome and I'm going to search for an image. URL bar up here in the top, I'm going to type in Google. Select Google. I'm going to start by searching for my logo. I want to see a bulldog images. So I'm going to type in bulldog logo and click enter on the keyboard. Next I want to search for just images. So I'm going to click the images button. And I want to refine my search, so I'm going to click on search tools, change the color to black and white, change the type to line drawing. And this one here looks pretty good. I'll be happy with that. So you could also scroll through all the different ones that are here. This one looks pretty good. I'm going to take this one. So I'm going to click to select it. I'm going to right click on the mouse and I'm going to save image as. I'm going to put this in my H drive. Click right here. My H drive is first initial last name 000. And I'm going to enter a file name of bulldog. Logo. Click save. Next, I'm done with Google, so I'm going to X this out and I'm going to launch Publisher. I'm going to select a blank 8.5 by 11 drawing. I'm going to go up to the top where it says Page Design, click, and I want to select Size. I'm going to go to Page Setup. And here at the top, the very first thing I'm going to do, instead of multiple pages per sheet, I'm going to change this to 1 page per sheet. Now I'm going to enter in the size of my block of wood, which is 8 inches wide by 4 inches tall. And I'm going to change my margin for the top to 0, left to 0, bottom to 0, right to 0. So all my margins are to 0. And select OK. Your page should look like the one that's listed on the screen. Next, I want to take and I want to insert and I want to go to Shapes. I want to select this rectangle shape. I'm going to click it to place it on my screen. And then I'm going to use my mouse and right click on the shape on the blue rectangle and I'm going to go to Format Auto Shape. I want to change my size, so I'm going to click the Size tab and I'm going to change my height to 3 and my width to 4. Then I'm going to select OK. Next I'm going to move the rectangle so that the right hand side of my rectangle is on the edge of my page and the bottom of the rectangle is on the edge of my page. Next I'm ready for my graphic. I'm going to click Insert and I'm going to go to Pictures. I'm going to go to my H drive and I want to find my H drive. Remember, it is your first initial last name 000 and there is my bulldog logo. I'm going to click Insert. Next I want to use the handles. Those are the little circles and squares that are in the corners and centers of my box for my graphic. You want to use the corners in order to size your graphic because then it sizes it proportionally. Where if you use the ones in the middle on the sides or the middle on the tops, it sizes it unproportionally. And that doesn't look so good. So I want to use the corner handles, size my bulldog to get inside my square for the blue rectangle on the left hand side. Next I want to add text. So I'm going to go home. I'm going to draw a text box. I'm going to stretch a text box underneath where my logo is. In here I'm going to enter in the text that I want. And then I can select by highlighting all of my text. I can choose different fonts to have my text in. I'm going to change mine to Times New Roman. You can choose any font you want. I'm also going to increase my size. And I'm going to choose bold. You can also do italic or underlined, whatever you like, it's your drawing. Next I'm going to position. I clicked off my screen. Next I'm going to position my text underneath my graphic. That looks pretty nice. Next I'm going to click on the blue rectangle to highlight it. See it get highlighted with the handles going around, and I'm going to press delete since I have everything inside of my blue box. With no blue rectangle, I'm going to go to the File tab and I'm going to click Save As. I'm going to click my Browse folder, and I want to save it to my H drive over here on the left hand side. Remember, your H drive is your first initial, last name 000, and I'm going to type in a file name of laser engraving and click Save. Once you have this saved, you're going to move over to the computer that is closest to the laser engraver, and we're going to talk about sending our design to the laser engraver. There's a few things we have to set up first. So I'm going to go here to my Start menu, and I'm going to go to Devices and Printers. I'm going to take a look at my Epilogue engraver. Click on it. I'm going to click on Printer, and I'm going to go to Printer Preferences. Click to select. Next, a few things I want to change in here and make sure are correct. I want to change my autofocus and click to make sure that's selected. We're going to job type, select raster only. My horizontal, this is the piece size for my block of wood, change it to 8 inches. And my vertical dimension, I want to change to 4 inches. I want to set my speed by using the slider bar here, or you can highlight and type in 45. I want this speed to read 45. I want my power to be set at 100. Make sure all these settings are correct. Then I'm going to click OK. I can close these screens out now. Now I'm going to go to my H drive and find your drawing part. Laser engraving publication. That's my file part that I just did. I'm going to go up to the top and I'm going to click on File, and I'm going to go to Print. I'm going to change my printer here to Epilogue Engraver 132. I'm going to click on Printer Properties, and I'm going to change autofocus on, raster on. My piece size I'm going to change to 8 horizontal. My vertical is 4. Speed setting is 45. Power setting is 100. And then I'm going to click OK, and it's going to send it to the laser engraver. Make sure your part is loaded into the laser engraver according to the directions that are at the counter by the laser engraver. Congratulations, you are done.